Hey everyone, welcome back to Unsolicited Bourbon Reviews. This is episode 61, and today we were going to be reviewing George Dickel and Leopold Brothers collaboration. So this is a blend of George Dickel whiskey and Leopold Brothers rye. So we have done a few Dickel products. So we did early on. We did the 8-year bourbon, which we gave a really good score. It's still definitely something I drink, and I think it's great. And I think, we kind of drove that home in the last review. And then we did their 15-year aged whiskey. And again, that was another great product from them. But for Leopold Brothers, I don't have a lot of, we'll say, like, knowledge on them. I haven't tried any of the products prior to trying this. But just kind of a little bit more backstory on that distillery. They're out of Denver, Colorado, and it's two brothers, Leopold Brothers. One, Todd Leopold, he's a James Beard nominee, I think, because of his technique and blends and making rye. So the Leopold Brothers distillery is really, their flagship product is rye, to the extent to where a bottle of, we'll say, the run-of-the-mill rye goes for about $250. So mind you, I have not tried that. I'm looking forward to it, especially if I get, to the Denver area to see some family. My sister-in-law lives out there, so I think that distillery would be on the itinerary to try to make a stop at. But anyway, so this product came out, I believe, around this time last year. This is kind of when I was getting more into it and, really trying to decide, like, what I liked, kind of developing the hobby and, we'll say the passion to do this. And, didn't really have a whole lot of experience in terms of, like, purchasing the right thing. So this is definitely a second chance bottle that I actually uncorked a couple nights ago. I seriously hadn't touched it since I bought it. And initially when I bought it, I tried it and I didn't like it. And I think just kind of logic was applied to the actual purchase itself was, if it's expensive, it's more than $100, it's definitely something good, it's something definitely I'll like. And initially that was not the case. So we'll kind of start talking about this in terms of what's available. So this is an undisclosed Dickel, your traditional Dickel mash bill, what they use, and then a traditional Leopold Brothers rye mash bill, and they use a particular kind of rye. I think it only grows in the climate of Colorado, but it's called an Abruzzi rye. I don't know enough about that, but that is the main grain as their flavor profile. So again, I guess it makes it so unique is, that particular rye. I think it's over 80% Abruzzi rye. It's Abruzzi, I think. So I can look that up another time and kind of talk more on that. But so I still don't, rise again, something more I'm growing into and kind of expanding my palate. And this is mostly a rye product. So this is a blend, a collaboration with a Tennessee whiskey and then we'll say, very premium rye. But I think, just trying it the other night, I was really surprised. And I was really happy that, one, I didn't give this away, and two, I definitely gave it a second try after I've been doing this for a while. I think trying all the stuff that we've tasted in the last 60 episodes, it's really kind of broadened my horizons and it's kind of developed my palate a little bit better. So I think, this turned into a joke and us fucking around, but it's kind of definitely benefited me in terms of being able to explore new bourbons, whiskeys, and things I would, really wouldn't, buy or try or, something be sought after. So we'll get into this. This is 100 proof, and Leopold Brothers, they use a 3-chamber distillate system that was pre-prohibition, and that's part of their shtick. You can go and look it up. I don't really want to spend too much time on that, mostly because I don't really know enough about it, what makes a 3-chamber distill better than a 1-chamber, but that's kind of what what they set their distillery around, is that special schematic, that blueprint they found, and they created it, and it's one of the first distilleries in the state of Colorado. So enough about that, enough talking about it in terms of profile and backstory, but we'll just taste it and then we'll go ahead and give a review. So notice it gets that rye rye smell, very cinnamon. I do get some wood on there. I can't quite get, I think it's your typical oak, but it definitely has a fruit floral note to it, which we see in those ryes. We'll go ahead and give it a taste. Dickel, like that George Dickel whiskey right up front, and then it kind of goes into this caramel apple, buttercream, like icing. It's like a cinnamon, and it kind of goes into a floral note. It's really great. I think it's awesome. Very smooth. Really good drinker for 100 proof. Yeah, that stuff's great. I definitely would recommend. So price, I paid $100 for it. It says about 6.5. Taste, I give this a 7.5. We'll meet in the middle. This is a 7. So I appreciate it, guys. Look forward to doing it again. We'll talk soon.